So I'm back here at the 6 Feet Under claim again, and I was up here last week and I had planned on dry washing, but it was just way too windy. So I decided to give it another try today. I did some hiking around, and I don't know if you can see this material that built up right here. This all used to be an old creek bed before all these mountains got as big as they are. There's a little bit more right here above this waterfall. I don't know how well that's going to show up. I'm going to be fighting the sun here. And then also, if you look on the maps, and I'll post a picture, they were working this entire hillside here, following this buildup of plaster material on the inside bends. And this area right here used to be a little road going up. I'll huff and puff my way up here real quick. All right, I don't know if the sun's fighting me or not here, I can't tell. But it looks like they were working this plaster material here also. They didn't get all of it, as you can see. But what they were doing was, they were working this all along the hillside here. Now they may have very well been looking for clay or something like that, but I won't know until I try. Sorry, I'm out of breath. But considering the amount of gold and silver up here, I'm feeling pretty hopeful on this. There's actually some bedrock right here. So I'm going to drag everything up here and get set up and do a couple samples and see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, I have not run a whole lot of material here. I actually cannot see. Too much of a glare here. I ran this chunk out right here. Basically just went straight down. I want to see if there's anything in here. And then if so, then I'll figure out where it's coming from. But what looks good to me is right here, down at the bottom. It's got a nice red rusty layer. Let's see if I can get a good visual of that. But unfortunately, it's just way too wet. It's clogging up the dry wash. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a clean out and see what it looks like. All right, before I do a clean out here, I just want to show you guys why it is important to check your equipment before you head out. I apparently have lost all of my stripping here. I'm running up here, and I've been having a heck of a time getting things set up. Airflow is just not hard enough. I'm having to run really steep and really slow. So that is exactly why. Look at this. So when I get home, I'm gonna have to repair this thing. It's getting a beating, that's for sure. Forgot my bucket. Gotta use what I've got. I noticed when I was cleaning out the dry wash, there was a hefty amount of black sand, so I'm very hopeful on this spot. I know that's not really a dead giveaway of gold, but it's usually a good sign. I don't know if it's going to be visible, but I got a nice line of black sand right here. All right, I'm going to turn the camera off and finish this up real quick. All right, as I was worried about, I got one tiny little micro speck of gold out of that. I haven't given up on the spot yet, but I suspect I'm going to have to go quite a bit deeper there. I don't have a lot of time left, so I think what I'm going to do is pack it up and work my way around the other side of this hill here and try another spot. All right, so I was around this bend here a little bit earlier, and here are some of the cuts in the top of the hill. I still don't know what they're looking for, or what they were looking for rather. Still investigating that, but I'm back over here at where I've been digging in the past, my old hole, and I'm going to do what I initially intended to do, which was follow this around the side here and see what happens. I only have a few hours, so I am going to run as much as I can, as fast as I can. I put some new seals in the dry wash, so yay. I'm hoping that works out a little better. And I'm trying this, which has been recommended to me by several people. I don't know if that's a good amount of weight or not, but we're going to give it a shot. The idea is, once these top ripples here start lightening up and emptying, everything on the bottom's heavier, so the top starts going like this. And the added weight here is supposed to keep that from happening. So, well, let's get digging and see what happens. I'm still working on getting it leveled, but so far I would say it seems to be running a little bit better. Look how wet that is. Terrible. All right, time to do a clean out. That is what I've ran. Not quite as much as I would have liked, but I gotta go pick my kid up from school, so gonna have to get out of here soon. Give you an idea of what I'm aiming for here, and I just finally got down to it. If you've seen any of my other videos, I was doing pretty good right here in this layer, and it works its way down the side of the slope here. I'm trying to work my way down to it, and then hopefully work my way around the side of the hill here. The reason I'm doing that is because if I go any deeper here in the hole, I'm going to poke through this coyote hole here. It's going to be really unsafe. So rather than doing that, I'm just going to try and catch that seam of material and work my way around the side. Well, there you have it. It isn't much, but I'll take it. That's the joys of sampling. I only ran about 5 buckets, I think. It wasn't a whole lot. Anyway, if anybody wants to go up here, I just started getting down to the good section. Anybody wants to go up here and finish off what I started today and work their way around the side here, it would do me a favor, get some of that out of the way, and hey, you might get some good gold out of it. You never know.